Hey, guess what? I'm Shaggy Tudo, and I'm the other guy. And we want you to remember where to go for the greatest podcast right on Carnival Spirits. It's a YouTube channel, and you'll get right to it.
Hello, creeps. It's me, John Kassir, the voice of the Crypt Keeper. Sending a shout out to the BeastMaster and the Juggalo family at Spirits of the Dark Carnival. And you can find them dead or alive at Carnival Spirits. They're dying to see you there.
Shout out to Carnival Spirits.
Go Green and Mr. 505.
Yo, it's your boy Trey Pound. Shout out to the fucking Carnival Spirits up in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Trey Pound in this bitch, chop chop.
The gathering was peaceful, although one marcher did engage in some extremely ugly hate speech against the Bureau. But who can blame them?
What up, Juggalos? Grab my Fago and we'll get this show on the road.
We got BeastMasteR coming up next.
Honestly, this is crazy because I didn't know BeastMaster rapped like that. I thought it was dope, man. He kind of creates that immersive world, kind of like storytelling universe. It was dope. That's one of the ones you got to sit back and just absorb the message and shit. It was dope. I loved it.
This is BeastMaster.
Woo!
Carnival Spirits.
With your own eyes?
Son of a bitch. We got Carnival Spirits.
Carnival Spirits. Hey.
Off the grill.
Let's
Let's get it.
You're watching Carnival Spirits.
Subscribe! You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Carnival Spirits? We're back online, all systems running. It's Friday Night Live, and we are here in full effect, as we usually are on Saturday afternoons. How the fuck are you? You know, changing to the nighttime shift has not been, the smoothest transition. What's up, Anime? What's up? Shout out to everybody who's watching the live show. Shout out to everybody who's watching the replay. You know, maybe you're catching this on Saturday afternoon as you usually did. Props to you if you're fucking with the BeastMaster show. Today we have episode 47 for that ass. And I've got as per usual, I've got a special guest, a mystery guest backstage ready to come on. We're going to chop it up tonight. We're going to talk about some current events, but I'd love to hear from you guys as well. Sound off in the chat and let me know if you have anything that you would like me to speak on. I'm taking requests. It's DJ TJ up in the fucking Carnival Spirit stratosphere tonight. We're going to be listening to some music today. No, we don't do that too much. We'll still spin the wheel at the end. And like I said, we're just getting everything going, transitions and whatnot. 2022, everything's all fucked up. World's going down the shitter. Can't fucking trust your own shadow. Everyone's living fucking YOLO status. Smoke them if you got them. What we got here? Signed to Crease City Entertainment. Whoop whoop. What up, Danny boy? The Ween-a-lo. Fucking Ween. When's Ween gonna drop a new album? It's a rhetorical question that no one knows the answer to. I think we have enough live albums from Ween. They're like the Grateful Dead, where the fans put out more content from the band than the band does, because everyone be bootlegging that shit. You guys have know people who do that, who collect live footage of shows or audio, and they trade it and sell it. I mean, that's just been going on forever. We were talking about this with Rome Bone, on the last episode. or maybe it was on his podcast, Beneath the Dirt. If you guys were sleeping on that, you got to check out Beneath the Dirt. Ron Bones got a ton of special guests over there. He had me over for one episode. We chopped it up about concerts. I was telling him about, how I used to bootleg shows in the 90s. I used to sneak tape recorders into the concert venues and record the audio and then convert it to digital. Got CDs. Some of those are on YouTube. But, with the implementation of smartphone technology into our everyday lives, everyone's got that phone camera. The audience is like an ocean of just like, everyone's got their phones out filming. Think about all those shows, every show that has all those cameras, and where does all that footage go to? Social media, Instagram Live, Twitter, Periscope, Facebook, right? I see bitches Facebook living. And me myself, I love to cop some footage of the live show. I throw it up on YouTube. I've got my secondary channel, BeastMasteR was here. I've been dumping content on there for years, as long as Carnival Spirits has been around. But I finally got off my ass and started going through all the footage that I captured last year that I haven't posted yet. I hell of a lot of content that I just never threw up on internet yet. Let me speak precisely and articulately for you guys. Me upload new videos very soon. Everybody happy. I've got footage from Lethal Weekend 4 last summer that never made it to YouTube. I've got a ton of footage from the Clown Drip stage at the Gathering last year, Legend Valley, 2021. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got like 5 different artists. So these videos have been edited. Thumbnails have been created. Some of them have already been uploaded. They're just set to private, ready to be, premiered. As soon as I'm done getting all the uploads, and then I'll set them like a domino effect. They'll just like bam, bam, bam. Some new footage for y'all. So check that shit out. You know what? The link is in the description. We've got our link trees down there. Just click on the BeastMasteR link tree. Find the BeastMasteR Was Here YouTube channel, and subscribe. And while I'm sending you guys on wild goose chases, I suppose I should do my due diligence and remind y'all that the BeastMasteR Show is up for Podcast YouTube Show of the Year 2021 over at Replicon Radio's awards. You can vote every day. So go on over to repliconradio.com and vote for your boy. And let's get BeastMasteR a little lizard trophy to go in one of these cubby holes in the Millennium Falcon. I will bring that trophy to every show I go to. And when I see people in concert, when I see people at shows, when I go to the Gathering, I'm going to carry that thing around like it was a jewel. I'm going to turn it into a fucking bong. Please help me win an award to validate my existence on this planet, in this universe. All planets are equal. All planets matter. So I'm trying to think, do I even need to look up the news? I'll tell you right now, the news bomb that crossed my feed most recently, that got my attention most recently, was the announcement of Walking Home Tuesday. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a little low-key invested in the Walking Home series. I like that shit. The comic book, the board game, the whole thing is very fucking enticing, very clever. and I'm all about it. So, yeah, we got Walking Home Tuesday, the second installment of Violent J's, concept solo album. It's on its way. Really nothing more you can say about it. Would be nice to like review the whole week. At this pace, I'd say, the work week tracks themselves, all 5 days of the week, it'll probably take like 2 or 3 years before we'll see that shit. And then who knows how much longer before we get the weekend jump offs. I don't know. But look, it's almost half hour since we started this broadcast, and I know you guys are familiar with the routine. We're going to bring on a special guest. We're going to chop it up. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. So, again, let me know if you have any topics you'd like us to touch on. Otherwise, you will just have to take what you get. All right, let me see here. I think the way that we're going to do this is we're going to use the overlay. And all right, so I think without further ado, I've been doing enough. All right, so tonight I have for you a treat. I have an artist. I have a rapper, up and coming horrorcore MC, and it's not very often that you see a guest on the BeastMasteR show that I don't already know. I'm usually bringing my friends and my contemporaries in the underground. That I'm just saying, I usually have guests that I've already met before. This individual I have not met before, so this is going to be a great interview. I'm going to learn a lot. I hope you guys do too. And let's see if I can pull up this flyer. Here's the flyer. So I'm going to change the title of this video, adjust the thumbnail image, and update it with the final flyer right after we're done chopping it up with the one and only and the lovely Siren Von Wicked. You are on air. What is up, girl?
Hi, Carnival fans.
Bam! There you is. How you doing?
Siren Von Wicked. I am a rapper with Track Addicts Records. That's trackaddicts.net. And I'm also a crust cast model with my homeboy Wicked Threads.
Shout out Wicked Threads. What's up? That's awesome. So right off the jump, you got the record label and you got the Crustcast Creations crew, the Wicked Threads model. I know there's a ton of y'all, so we should probably discuss all of that shit. But how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fabulous to be here with you. I've been excited for this all day.
Hell yeah, me too. Me too, except I'm on this backwards time schedule where my day just started. I just woke up. I'm drinking coffee. Everyone else is probably, a couple of beers in.
Pittsburgh, and it should be my bedtime, but I'm ready to chop it up with you.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for staying up late after hours on Carnival Spirits.
I worked all day making food for old people.
hustling, getting it in.
That's right.
That's great. So, but it's 2022. Work is good. You look great. I've watched some of your videos. You guys, if you guys don't know, Siren Von Wicked, she has music videos out. All right, she's got music out on Spotify. I've checked out your old shit, and we don't do this too often, but we're gonna play some of your music tonight on the show. And
awesome. Thank you.
It's songs that are unreleased. So you told me that these will actually be like world premieres.
I want you to debut them. I'm giving you that.
That's awesome. I mean, I consider that a privilege because
It's a big deal to me. You know what I mean? The music videos haven't even come out yet, which will blow your mind. I set myself on fire in a video, and it's kind of hard to up that. You know what I mean? So get ready for some action because the next two are going to be pretty fresh.
all right, well, you got to explain this a little bit more. You set yourself on fire. Is this on a video that hasn't come out yet?
Setting myself on fire. I wanted to do it in my nun costume, but my producer was no way, no way. And we were filming The Witch is Back. And I said, look, Ron, his name is Ron. I sprayed myself with hairspray. I had a dress on. I said, I'm going to set myself on fire, and you're going to film it, or you're not. End of story. So I sprayed myself with hairspray, lit myself up, and it got to the point where it was up to my chest, and it was starting to get dangerous. So the guy with the bucket, you know, to put me out, tripped and dumped half the water out, okay? So I'm standing there burning, and I had to stop, drop, and roll. We're releasing a behind-the-scenes siren reel, and you will see me really, really, really on fire and some other things, you know, like drowning the priest in one of my videos and me being naked in the bloody bathtub and stuff like that.
Woo! All right, so you get, that's a lot to unpack right there, but that's a really good idea. Like even having like a bloopers reel where if you set yourself on fire multiple times and each time the bucket guy trips, sometimes it's not even water, it's like confetti that just gets more fire everywhere. Like, oops.
You know, my motto is like, I want to be as real as it is, you know, like you want a horrorcore artist? Here I am. Okay, don't get pissed off at what I say or what I do. You say you want horrorcore? Here it is. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say you are correct because just listening to your music, like some of the shit that you are confidently spitting on your tracks is stuff that I think would make normies cringe. Like it is truly some horrorcore wicked shit. Like it you know, parental advisory worthy for the stick. You know what I mean?
Well, if you don't mind, I'll tell you how this all started.
Oh, please do. Okay? I want you to start at the beginning. Like, give us the backstory on Siren Von Wicked.
I've been a classically trained vocalist since I was 5 years old. Okay? I used to do musicals. I was in a classic rock band. I did opera in college. So I've always been a performer. I've always been a vocalist.
So when you say classic rock band, are you talking like Janis Joplin?
Like I sang Janis Joplin, Led Zeppelin, all that. And I'm great at it, but you know what? There's more of a market in rap, okay? Let's just get down to it. There's so many good singers, but there's a niche in horrorcore, okay? And then it moves on, okay? Let's move on to how it like progressed. I started dating a juggalo, and he said, "You are the definition of juggalo, and you don't even know it." He said, "You know, you could be a rapper, and you can say all the sick shit you say to me, and you won't catch charges, and you won't go to jail." And I said, "Are you serious?" I said, "I want to write my first song called Touch My Pussy. Can I do that?" And he said, "Yeah, you can do that." And then, he started talking to track addicts, and track addicts love my look. You know, they loved everything about how raw I was. But as my music's progressed, I'm still raw, I'm still wicked. In the beginning, I was trying to battle with King Gordy. You know what I mean? I'm like, I want to, but you know what? I couldn't perform in public any of my songs. You know what I mean?
You're talking about trying to compete with King Gordy in the gross out department. Like that's.
And I have a song with King Gordy.
Oh yeah, I heard it. You
and
guys,
we're friends, actually.
You guys definitely need to hear the music for yourself. I'll give you this. It's explicit, but as a hip hop guy, and I'm not like I'm not like this, connoisseur of all hip hop. I just like what I like, But what I like is I like wordplay, and I like punchlines, and I'm sure everyone who's into hip hop is they like a good flow. I'm just saying that you actually impress me. You have bars, like, and
wow.
some of the bars made me chuckle, because like coming out of left field, but also kind of like staying within the wheelhouse, like, really painting a picture as gross as it, or as wicked as it is, and sometimes like perverse. Like, yeah,
you can't help but laugh. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's got that little bit of sickness in them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's definitely good shit. Also, if I could like draw a comparison, like it made me think of like your voice and your delivery. It made me think of like just like the evil women of horror, like what's Chucky's girlfriend's name in Bride?
Everyone compares me to her because I've always had blonde hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Everybody, compares me to that. People compare me. Rock TV did a write-up on me. They compared me as a mix between Little Kim and Gigi Allen.
Okay. I see that. I mean, definitely with the content, like, and I just thought in my mind, like, yeah, this distinct female, almost cartoonish voice, high-pitched voice. It's like Sherry Rob Zombie's wife, Sherry Moon Zombie, with her high-pitched.
You get me.
So those are the vibes, and for everyone here who's down with the clown, like, and drenched in the underground and the horrorcore, the wicked shit scene, like, you guys got to check out this new music, and we are going to check out 2 brand new tracks from you.
Yes.
I can't wait. I don't even know if maybe we should wait a little bit, or we could play one of them now, one of them later.
Let's do that. Let's play one now, one later.
Which one would you like to play first? And can you tell us anything about it? Because I don't have any graphics other than just a picture of you while we listen to it. But yeah, you can introduce it any way you like.
I would love you to play Gasoline first. I'm actually filming that video next week, and I mean the music video is going to be fresh. It's actually, I don't know if I can say this or I'm going to get in trouble, but it's going to be 2 of me. It's going to be a blonde me and a dark-haired me kind of interacting with each other. And if you've seen any of my videos, I have hot bitches in all my videos.
Yeah,
so,
you do. And I especially like the ones with the bunny masks. That was fresh.
They're hot, aren't they? Mm-hmm. I'm not insecure. You know what I mean? I want to celebrate, other women. Put them out there. Let them have some shine. I'm Siren. I don't need to compete with anybody.
It's a good look. And honestly, the videos are fun. I mean, I envy anyone out there that's out there putting out music videos. Like, that's what I want to do. I'm working on music, and my dream is to one day make a music video for one of my songs. I have not yet done that.
Pittsburgh. We'll hook you up.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. I mean, I'm seriously on the cusp of probably putting out the best music I've ever made. And I'm only saying that because, I'm always trying to outdo myself, you know. That's why it's taken me 10 years to drop my second album.
I've only been rapping for 3 years.
That's cool. Well, you know, and you've already got solid workout, and the videos are impressive. So that's the way to do it, you know.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see where you go from here. All right, let's check out the Gasoline track. I've got these just numbered 1 and 2. This is the second one. So you say it's called Gasoline?
You can hear how much I've progressed from my Mistress of the Wicked EP. It's really, really different. So
but is that the Spotify account that you'll be releasing future music on, as well as okay, so we're going to make sure we link up all your websites and social media in the description of the video, like we always do. But you know,
yeah,
for now,
make sure everyone subscribes to Track Addicts on YouTube, so you get that like notification when my new videos drop, because there's never going to be a video that drops that's not going to make you be like, what? It's going to like freak you out but turn you on at the same time.
Nice. I love it. That's freak you out and turn you on.
Yes.
You know, sold. All right, so here we go. This is Siren with Gasoline.
Gasoline, gasoline, burn shit down for the things I've seen. Gasoline, gasoline, no matter how loud I'ma hear you scream. Gasoline, gasoline, I'm a nightmare every time you dream. Gasoline, 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 gasoline. Really why, bitch? How the fuck you gonna tell me lies? Bitch, I've been doing fine on my grind. Bitch, still cutting ties, feeling really bitter, gotta deal with the ties on my mind. It's bliss at a burial, 51 bro, that's more than an aerial. 2-6 in a stick like Mario, spit that wicked shit in go venereal. And it's smooth goo goo with your cereal, smooth like silk and I'm built for Imperial. Sing along and it's all raw material. A serial killer and you apply for my video. A lonely man, my only fan, I'm killing you slowly, hold my hand. You looking cozy, maybe we could pose for stands. You getting nosy, you can overdose some sand. I got gasoline in my trunk, got no Vaseline for you chumps. Pump it, ask the queen, you wanna pass the green in my tangerines when I'm drunk, huh? But I'm still so wicked. Bring that gas to me and I'll stick it. Make that fast for me and I'll whip it. Flip that cash to me and I lick it, bitch. Gasoline, gasoline, burn shit down for the things I've seen. Gasoline, gasoline, no matter how loud I'ma hear you scream. Gasoline, gasoline, I'm a nightmare every time you dream. Gasoline, 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 gasoline. Don't call it text, I don't give a fuck if you are my ex. Got these scars and they're hard to forget. Now I'm in your pocket, scarlet, harlot, locking in my target. Give me raw, I'm as raw as rocket. Sweeping these broads all up under the carpet. Leaving my mark, I'm as dark as a coffin. And I just keep rocking, stocking. Picking you apart, I'm cocky, rotten. Ripping out your heart, you suck, keep talking. Me human, more like a Martian. Shaking you around to the sounds of convulsions. Play your part, better take caution. Wanna play the boss, you're not worth watching. Down for the cars, getting charged with an arson. At the bar, these cops and socks. Gasoline, gasoline, burn shit down for the things I've seen. Gasoline, gasoline, no matter how loud I'ma hear you scream. Gasoline, gasoline, I'm a nightmare every time you dream. Gasoline, 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 gasoline.
Hell yeah.
Whoop whoop.
Dope as fuck. Dope as fuck.
What do you think?
I like it a lot. And
I don't think horrorcore should have a sound. Like, I feel like everybody out there thinks like they follow like, I don't know, they follow the same type of sound. They all like kind of like do the same. I don't think horrorcore has to be like a competition of what's most wicked. Like, it can be wicked and fun to listen to at the same time.
Well, let me bounce this off you, because I can't deny that the objective nature of music. Some shit is just, a banger to one person, or another person it's not their taste. So if you're not even, some people aren't even fucking like into, rap that much. Like, they like the beat, but they're not even trying to listen. And some rap music is made just like that. Like, if you try to listen to the words, you're not going to get nowhere fast, because they ain't saying shit anyway. It's not about that. It's just about the vibe, right?
Right.
But let me tell you this. Like, some of the best people I've ever met are musicians, and so and as a musician myself, or as a writer, the relationship between the material and the audience, and your body of work, like, and put it to you this way: back in the day, like before we were born, there were people out there plucking on acoustic guitars, riding motorcycles, playing in bars, for people, and then all of a sudden Bob Dylan broke out and made it mainstream and shit, like folk music, and just like street parties and DJs, and the way that hip hop organically grew from the streets, I remember as a kid, I used to tape record with cassette tapes off of the radio. Then I'd go to concerts and record there. And the way I recorded music was, into a boombox microphone with a tape recorder. All these years later, now we're fucking with YouTube videos and live streaming, and the technology, it's like crazy.
Technology is insane compared to when we were younger.
Yeah, and so it's, with Spotify and all these ways, DistroKid, we have the ability to, no one needs to get signed, although getting a team behind you is probably the best move, to.
It's really nice to have people like a posse, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. No, I mean, it looks nice. I'm a one-man shop over here. I'm kind of like a Renaissance flounderer. You know that expression, like a master of none, a jack of all trades, but
a master of none. Yep.
Yeah, like what's his name? Fucking Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. I saw an interview with him where he said that he was a generalist. Like, he knows a little bit about a lot of stuff, so he can hold his own in a conversation. It feels like he knows a lot, but I'm kind of like that. I know a little bit about a lot of things.
That's a good way to, carry on a conversation.
Well, maybe that's why doing, live streams, vlogging, and hanging out online is something I've taken to in the past decade. It's been a lot of fun here on Carnival Spirits. Although I've said it time and again, like, I just see us as like an unofficial street team for Psychopathic Records, ICP. It's kind of like my high interest area. It's like my guilty pleasure, except there's no guilt involved. I just, unapologetically shameless, proud juggalo, 25 years. And
wow,
every minute of it. Okay. I shared a little bit of my music with you, but I'm telling you, like, I have met some of the coolest motherfuckers in this scene, and everybody, so much talent, and this year, the gathering of dreams, it almost feels like they're opening the floodgates to whoever's got the ambition. I just can't wait to see who ends up on stage this year. I suppose even I have this dream of, oh, maybe I should send in an application. Wouldn't it be dope? Because, I've performed on
to myself, but juggalos have a love-or-hate relationship with me. I don't know if they have a hard time taking me, but I know eventually they're gonna take it in.
Recently, there were some pretty dope performances. Ladies have been taking the stage. Lardy B killed it last year at the gathering. I missed most of her set, but I heard, I was like walking I was late to the main stage, but I heard she killed it.
Yeah, I never heard of her before, but I know like the new group with Roxy Red and Blase Rose.
Trine.
Yeah, Trine.
You heard that EP?
Yeah.
What'd you think of that? All right, crickets. Well, I'll tell you this. That album, the certain songs like gave me different vibes. Like they were trying to get crunk on one song. Another song had, I mean, I'm just saying each song was like produced very well. It was very well made. It was
done very well, you know, like Blase Rose has a very distinct voice. They're all good rappers. They really are.
I guess maybe for anyone who's been sleeping under a rock, like seriously, I tried talking about Trine with Ronebone, and he's like, I've never heard of them. So I mean, or he doesn't want to listen to them. I don't know, but everyone knows who Blase Rose is, and if you don't know who Roxy Red is, she's a friend of mine. She's been on the show. She's a friend of Carnival Spirits, and then the third lady is the one that I don't know, but in my honest opinion.
Either. I'm a friend of Blase Rose. Like, I went to a show. She bought all my drinks. Like, she got me backstage. She's a.
Damn. If I got that kind of Blase Rose treatment, I'd be.
Yeah, she was great to me, you know. And I was on her live on Instagram, and she got me on stage, and she said she really respected me because I waited to drink or do anything until she got there because I wanted to meet her, no, there, not messed up at all, like have my head there, you know what I mean?
I do, and I just have no sympathy for you because I can't pick and choose when I meet people, and it always happens at the most inconvenient or uncomfortable time, or or sometimes it just magically happens, and it's one. I think the one time that I actually spoke to with Becky, Blase Rose, was Hallowicked 2018. I said what's up to her, and I have this little book. I had everybody signing like autographs in a little, in a little book. I brought it to DCG Con. I brought it to the Gathering. I brought it to Hallowicked all in 1 year. So I got signatures at all the events from everyone I saw. And so I got Blase to sign my little book on Hallowicked, and, much clown love. And it was real quick. Didn't even get a picture,
Aww.
But I don't care. It's not really.
I don't care.
Well, no, it wasn't really a hound dog moment. It was more like I was just collecting autographs, and that's what I do. I do hound dog juggalos. Right? Not really rappers, but I fucking love juggalos. And I just have the best time when I see them at shows, and to have a little memento where everybody tagged my book when I saw them. That was a fun thing. I'm gonna try and bring that back.
It's hard not to love juggalos, you know what I mean?
Oh,
there's so much love, especially at the Gathering. Like,
right?
What's not to love?
Now, Gathering. Which gatherings have you been to, or have you been to the most recent one, or?
Yeah.
Okay. The last Gathering was fucking incredible.
I know.
Maybe it's because a year had been missed, so you take it away and then you give it back, and it just felt even better.
I know. COVID's ruining our lives.
I don't know. I feel like normal people maybe are affected less, but people who thrive on live shows and concerts, like to take that away from the people who need it, yeah, it's rough out there. It's rough out there.
It is. It is. And I'm actually going on tour this summer.
Fuck yeah. Wow. Good for you. Where are you going?
I am going down the East Coast.
All right. Well, That'll be fresh. Can you tell us who else is on the tour, or is that all like on the DL?
It's on the DL right now, because we're still booking things, we're still doing things, but that's why like I'm making a lot of new music, because my Mistress of the Wicked EP, like I can't really perform a lot of those songs in public, so.
Right on. I feel that. I feel that way about my old music.
Every week recording a new song.
I feel that. That's what's up.
I write a song and then I record it right after.
Damn. So do we have a release in the near future? A full-length album? Are you going to drop singles, or like?
I'm just dropping singles right now.
All right.
Yeah. I am going to be doing an album down the road called Confessions of a Psychopath.
Confessions of a Psychopath. Check.
Yeah, because a lot of the things I say in my songs are actually confessions or real thoughts or real things that I've done, and people don't believe me. Because they say, you know, no one can be that wicked or that, you know, crazy, but it exists. Like I said, if you want horrorcore, this is where it is. You know what I mean?
And we said this earlier. You were going toe to toe with King Gordy, and you know, his version of horrorcore is like, you know, you can't say that shit in public. You know what I mean?
That's why. And in the Bad Girl song, I just wanted to show that I was versatile. Like I'm a little stiff in the video because I feel like all my other videos, like all I know how to do is to act like I'm nuts. You know what I mean? So like I'm not a gangster. I'm not a G. I don't know how to dance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm none of the above either, but you know, at the same time, the video itself was really fucking dope. You know,
thank you.
Seriously, props to anyone out there who, because look, I'm like self-taught, and you know, I'm not even doing any editing. We're live, you know, and shit happens when you're live. But yeah, I've been fucking around with videography and, you know, teaching myself how to splice and edit and overlay, and you know, and I feel up to the task of making my own music video. I've even put out my own video of me rapping, and I overlaid it with different audio. You know what I mean? So I've done a little bit of it. But yeah, when you got that nice, you know, fucking professional team behind you.
Yeah.
What's up? And
it's nice when you can learn to do it yourself. You know what I mean? There's nothing better than, because then you can really put out your vision. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I do know what you mean. And because I got this vision, you know, and it's funny because everyone's got projects. I don't want to announce albums or anything, but yeah, I'm putting out albums this year, or I'm putting out my next album this year. So that's kind of why I took the pedal off of the live streams. You know, I wanted more free time to work in the studio.
An album is a lot of work.
Fuck, 10 years ago when we started Carnival Spirits, that's when I was recording my first album, and I was doing both. But I wasn't going live back then. I would make like a 7-minute video, and I would do that like, you know, twice a week or whatever. Like I'd make one video, you know, in a month I'd have like 5 little videos. Yeah, I've already done twice as much content right here in this one video than I did, you know, the whole first month of Carnival Spirits. Everything just gets stepped up, you know?
Well, you definitely built a name for yourself, so you definitely are doing good. You're on the right track.
Hey, you know what?
I'm very honored to be here. I'll tell you that.
Hey, shout out to Scotty Balls, you know, my brother from another mother, the creator of Carnival Spirits. Like,
I know him.
Scotty Balls is the reason we're here right now. He created this channel for us, and you know, I guess me and him and Don Chaos, Cali Green Too Fresh, and a load of other ninjas have enjoyed, you know, chopping it up on here. But yeah, shout out to Scotty Balls. He's talking about making like a documentary or, you know, vlogging his own, like kind of like a life vlog. You know, he's going to go on a road trip with his family, visit his old man who was diagnosed with cancer. And I think he's gonna make this like journey, and he's gonna document it in his vlogs. I think he's gonna. So I'm just letting everyone know, because there will be videos. I'm plugging them. You guys got to check that shit out, because that's the homie right there.
That is.
But everyone's busy doing their shit, you know. Like right now, I've got a couple things going on, but music is kind of like the priority. And I'm still going to be up here chopping it up with different people. Siren, you're a pleasure and to chop it up with, but also I just really enjoy your music. I can't wait to check out the second song that we're going to premiere tonight.
Yes.
You got to tell me about that one
I
as well.
charged my phone all day long, and it's dying.
Your phone's dying?
So would you mind if I just like plugged it in?
Go for it. You do that.
Sorry, that's
like. All right. Well, she plugs in her phone. We're gonna check out this other track. I
picks to the trick, slice real quick. See murder in my eyes while I'm riding on your dick until switch. Then I cut your lights out. You got like 3 or 4 seconds for your light now. There ain't no bleeding with me. No, you can't reason with me. I'm not a human being, baby. I got demons in me. I have you swinging from a tree and just walk away. I got you asking everybody, where is God today? So I'ma do it my way until he returns. I'm gonna set this shit on fire, let the motherfucker burn. We purge, I'ma be the one you serve. I'm gonna make sure you get what you deserve. I'm pure evil, royal rich and wickedness. Untreatable, baby, can you handle this? I'm pure evil, royal rich and wickedness. Untreatable, baby, can you handle this? I'm pure evil, royal rich and wickedness. Untreatable, baby, can you handle this? I'm pure evil, royal rich and wickedness. Untreatable, baby, can you handle this? Catch me in the right mood, I might poison your food. I got nothing to lose, should've never let me loose. See the way that I choose, I'ma find a way to kill you. Siren is a hitman, bitch, when the bills due. Pop you like pills, stopping bodies for a thrill or two. Which one will I matter next? Maybe that's you. I can start with so many ways. I don't like to use weapons cause they leave a trace. And you ain't seeing my face before I'm leaving the place. I got you bound up, duct tape, just another case. It's too late to escape, but I watch them die. So it makes it kinda funny when I watch them die. Ha 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 ha, I'm a maniac, lay you on your back, necrophiliac. Wrap that body up, baby, wasn't feeling that. I wanna rip out your esophagus. I'm the mistress of the wicked bitch, and baby, ain't no stopping this. I'm pure evil, royal rich and wickedness. Untreatable, baby, can you handle this? I'm pure evil, royal rich and wickedness. Untreatable, baby, can you handle this? I'm pure evil, royal rich and wickedness. Untreatable, baby, can you handle this? I'm pure evil, royal rich and wickedness. Untreatable, baby, can you handle this?
Hey, we're back. We're both back.
We're both back. I'm so sorry about that. I had my phone charging the whole day when I was at work. I have no clue what happened.
Well, you know, sometimes live streaming and hyperdrive going, you know, it just drains the battery. It happens.
Does it really? Okay. So out of the two, that one's definitely my favorite.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really thought about favorites, but I was feeling them. I was feeling that one. I appreciate you letting us debut that shit, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Cause
I really hope. I hope you guys enjoyed it too.
yeah, when you first sent me those tracks, I didn't even realize that you wanted me to play them live. I was just like, "Oh, thanks for sharing. I'll check them out." But I was like, "Oh, you want me to play these for the audience?"
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's an honor. It really is.
Fuck yeah. So, you know, you heard it here first.
Absolutely.
Fucking A.
I hope you all liked it.
When can we expect to see the music video again? Or, I mean, the
music videos will be out before the end of the month.
All right.
My label moves fast, so, and we're all really pumped about like getting the Siren brand out there. I don't have much merch, but I want to get some more merch out there. I have a song called it's the patty cake song. I don't know if you heard it or not.
Oh, I heard
the
that.
fuck child support abort. So I have wristbands that say fuck child support. I thought they would be a huge seller, but unfortunately I didn't, you know, people aren't as apt to wear those as I thought that they would be.
Yeah, that's a hit or miss right there for sure. But I'll be honest, that was one of the tracks. That was a standout track. Like, that was one of my favorites, I think.
Really?
Well, at least that one actually made me LOL. Like, I was in my car driving, listening to your EP on Spotify, and when that song came on, I chuckled.
I was running around the studio saying, patty cake, fuck her in the face. And they were like, let's make that a song.
I feel like that's where I was getting the Sherry Moon Zombie vibes, you know, because that kind of silly juxtaposition, you know, it's just, it's good shit. It's good shit.
I'm really glad that you get it. Some people, you know, I get a lot of different opinions on my music.
Oh, of course, you know, especially juggalos. You know, they're critical as fuck. You know what I mean? They're gonna tell you how you feel.
They're a hard crowd to please, but you know, I'm not giving up. I'm here to please them. I'm a juggalo myself, so
that's
you know.
I look at it like a room full of comedians. You know, everybody wants that limelight. And I heard someone else say it. So this isn't my quote, but I've been listening to podcasts lately. This guy said comedians don't want to clap for other comedians. You know, like no matter how funny they are, they just don't want to do it. But
that makes a lot of sense.
But it isn't a competition. Everybody's got to eat. And everybody likes what they like. I support my friends in music and also all endeavors. You know, I got a lot of friends that are artists and they're out there, you know, hustling, whether it's visual arts or music or other, you know,
modeling or whatever. Yeah.
Arts and crafts in general, like, and yeah, the modeling and everything that goes behind the videography, the making of music videos, like that's where my mind's at. Look at forward thinking. I'm thinking about what kind of projects I'm trying to put together. So, you know, it's hard to know what everyone's fucking has a problem with when you're busy with passion projects and shit. So, and that's for my own mental health. You know, I keep myself busy so I don't drive myself crazy.
You know what? Music literally saved my life. Like last year, I really went through like a dark time, and I had the people that really rode with me, you know, stood beside me, and music literally saved my life. It literally saved my life. You could take anything from me. You could take my job, you could take my house, you could take anything, but you can't take my lyrics. You know what I mean? You can't take my ability to rhyme and to you know, feel. That feeling is unexplainable. It really is. Like I tear up sometimes after I record a song and listen to it the first time, because it's so true. It's so raw. It's so real to me.
Hey, I can relate the experience of working hard on a project and then seeing it to its end result. It can be moving. Yeah, and I also know that sometimes I listen to my own song over and over again while I'm making it, you know, only to then release it. And I listen to it a little bit, but then I stop because I'm working on the next shit. But yeah, I definitely admire people that are churning out work, you know, just bulldozing past whatever obstacles that are out there, you know, procrastination, you know, just life that happens. It's, you know, so I admire people that are, you know, out there fucking making it happen right now, because it's difficult, because it is tough out there right now, you know.
How close is your album to being finished?
That's a good question. Instead of saying how close, I'll tell you what the deadline is, because I'm just going to make that happen regardless of how close I am to it. The deadline is September. Okay.
Okay.
No later than. I may put it out earlier if it's ready earlier, but something tells me that's like one of those laws of nature. Like if you give yourself a certain amount of time, it's going to take you that much time. And I'm shooting for September, so it's probably how long it's going to take me.
That's my birthday month, so
Woo!
That'd be a good birthday present.
The reason I say September is because September 1st, 2012 is when I released my debut album. So this would be literally the 10-year anniversary. And I figure, like, why not just release this sophomore album on the 10-year anniversary and make BeastMasteR albums like a decade event?
That's perfect. And you know what? You know, another reason I think horrorcore is so perfect for me. I'm actually, people are trying to friend request me.
Access denied. Just kidding.
Right. My dad is a Golden Dragon martial artist. He's from Indonesia. And I am a 2nd degree black belt, and I'm working on learning the rest of the art, you know, things that he doesn't teach people, so I could take over the family legacy. And my uncle actually killed my grandpa in a 3-hour samurai sword fight to the death. There's actually a book called In the Name of Self-Defense. And in my area, like, everyone's pretty much scared of me and my family. So, like, killer's in my blood. So, like I said, if you want horrorcore and you say you don't like me, you're full of shit. You know what I mean?
You got to be careful out here. You're going to develop like a cult following before you know it, because motherfuckers, they say they love that shit. They actually do love that shit. People are going to worship you.
That's what I want.
Well, that's, of course. All right. So what we got, brand new cult leader, Siren Von Wicked.
That's right. There's actually going to be a sacrifice in one of my new videos, but I can't say anything else. It's going to be the craziest thing I've ever done in a music video. So
I can't wait. It's, you know what? I'm all on board. I'm signing up right now. Sounds like a blast. All right. And look, I make jokes. You guys know that I'm very sarcastic in general, but I have been listening to, like, for the past 2 days, I've been listening to podcasts about cults and just, you know, like breaking down like the world's greatest cults and the psychology behind cults. And so it's just been on my mind. You know, I may be writing a song about cults.
You know what? I think we should make that song together because
I would love to do a song with you. Are you kidding? That would be fucking rad.
What? Let's do it. Let's talk about it after the show and let's make it about cults.
All right, you want to be on the cult song? Well, I've already got this whole idea, so I'll talk to you later and I'll break it down for you.
Dude, that would be so fresh. That would be so fresh. And we can even make a music video. You can take some footage and I'll take some footage and we'll chop it together.
All right. Well, now you're getting my creative juices flowing because, you know, here I am saying, oh, I wish I could make music videos. Watch out. I just manifested.
You can.
Yeah. But I don't want to spill the beans too soon. And I definitely want to, make this cult song. But I have a concept. All right. And it's a very specific concept about cults. But I digress. You know, the podcasts I've been listening to, very, very funny. You know, some of them are more educational and some of them are like, you know, a comedian and a writer. And so, you know, they do their podcast to plug their books, but they're fucking funny, you know, and the way that they do their research and break the shit down, it's like I'm learning shit, but I'm also getting it through their lens. And then I get, you know, kind of addicted to the way they break stuff down. So I go down the rabbit hole. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
The podcast rabbit hole. And
podcast rabbit hole.
Yeah, and so there's kind of like this thing where, you know, there are all these little cults in America, like, and they're not even officially a cult, but you know what I mean? Like, there's a cult of, you know, like the NFL. You know, like there's no leader, but there's a cult.
Oh, yeah. And they don't come out and say this is a cult, but it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And basically there's like a dozen episodes, you know, each one they focus on a different thing. So some of it is like malicious and they're ranking this shit, whether it's like a get the fuck out or watch your back or hell, live your life and it's no big deal. You know what I mean? Like, so they're giving them a ranking. It's good shit. So I just had you know, shout out to Steel City Dahmer. You know, that's my boy. We did an episode here on the BeastMasteR show where we were talking about cults. I had just watched the documentary about Heaven's Gate. That shit's kind of funny to me. But yeah, so I had this idea to make a song about.
Is it on Netflix?
No, I think it was on HBO Max, annoyingly enough.
Oh, I don't have that.
Yeah, I don't either anymore, but I did for a little bit. And I was able to see that shit. Hey, what's up, Scotty?
Sorry, I'm like the Joker over here, like, woo! Because I don't have the thing to hold up my phone anymore. So it's shaking around. I'm sorry.
It's all right. We don't mind. It's not a big deal. And sorry, everyone who I've been missing in the chat. But yeah, you guys are awesome for watching the live stream tonight. Siren Von Wicked, you've been a great pleasure to talk to. We're not over. I'm just making sure I don't forget to appreciate everybody. I don't take it for granted. I'm out here, you know, just fucking living my life, trying to
you
finish
said
out.
This is like the 4th show this year, something like that?
Yeah, I've only done a couple shows this year. I used to do a show every weekend, and I did that last year, all year long. But you know, now it's just gonna, like, you know, do a show like once per month. But if I do that, I'm only gonna do like, you know, like 10 fucking shows this year. That's not enough.
And I appreciate the people on the East Coast who stayed up to watch me.
Yeah, no doubt. Shout out to everyone who's staying up late with us.
Right.
I felt like I was an outsider doing my show on Saturday afternoons, like doing a show like that was like noon o'clock, 12 high noon and on the West Coast, 3 p.m. on the East Coast. And I would do my show for like 3-4 hours, and I would usually be done by the time all the other YouTubers were doing their shit at like 7-8 o'clock at night. You know, that's when people normally are doing their shit. So here I am, also not really at a convenient time for anyone. I'm starting after midnight on the West Coast. But hey, you get in where you fit in, you know?
That's right. You got quite the following. I was checking that out. That's very impressive. So you're doing good.
Our following, look, the only thing that's impressive about our following is that they're intelligent and they're handsome and pretty. They're all good looking, all right? That's the thing. Carnival Spirits followers are like the best looking juggalos and the smartest fucking cookies like on the dirt ball. You know,
the hottest and smartest juggalos out there, huh?
The smarties and the hotties. That's all we got. That's all we got. Just intelligent, good-looking, fucking smart-ass fucking, you know, everyone looks smart and feels pretty, you know?
Nothing better than that. I like your shirt, by the way.
Thank you. I went old school. This is, shit, this is from the 90s. This is such an old shirt. I used to have the shaggy one as well, but it was jacked. Somebody stole that shit from me over the years.
Shaggy's my favorite. We talked about voodoo and martial arts for like 2 hours. Because my family,
you get to talk, chop it up with Shaggy Too Dope.
Yeah, we actually, Blase Rose, when we hung out, she hooked me. I told her how much of a fan of Shaggy I was, and I hung out with him on his bus for 2 hours, and we just talked.
Hell yeah.
Like, voodoo's in my family. This is a really funny story. I was in my garage, and there was a bag, okay? I opened up the bag, and there was a rooster head. And I, went up to my dad, and I was like, what's this about? This is kind of weird. And he said that he drinks the blood of the rooster for strength. And I said, well, I want to learn voodoo. And he said, you're too cocky and reckless to learn voodoo. I will never teach it to you.
Okay. All right.
Well, Indonesian, Indonesia is. Indonesian headhunters are my ancestors. So whenever my uncle killed my grandpa in the samurai sword fight to the death, there was all these voodoo dolls of my whole family in the basement and everything. It was crazy.
Oh my God. You're blowing my mind. I want to do a song about voodoo. All right. That
might be better than the cult song. I think because I can relate.
I'm just saying for a collab, because that's a different song. That's a different concept. You know what I mean? But damn, if you're not hitting you're not checking all the boxes. Like I love that shit. For real. Shout out to the Skeleton Key. You ever see that movie?
The Skeleton Key. Yes, I have seen that movie.
Kate Hudson.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're giving me Predator 2 vibes, you know? but that's because with the chicken and the blood and the the rituals and all that shit.
I have a crazy life. I've had a crazy life. I've been raised and after I found the rooster head, I found all kinds of animal bones, and I'm just like, Oh
my God. Yeah, Scotty. So you basically what you're saying is that you're like the horrorcore female version of Ice-T, like an OG original gangster, except, when it comes to this horrorcore shit.
Exactly.
Born and bred.
People just need to get to know me, you know? I think people just take like an outside look and judge me, but I think if people got to know, you know, what I fuck with and how I get down, people would definitely fuck with me.
You know what? I agree. And I think that whoever said that like you were a juggalo and didn't know it, you know, it like hit the nail on the head. A lot of juggalos are almost like that. They're in their own lane. They carve their own lane. They go by the beat of their own drummer, and they literally don't really vibe or connect with any other. Yeah, I'm just saying the juggalo subculture is a part of is a bunch of creative motherfuckers, you know, that come from all walks of life.
I know. I want to make music for people that don't have music out there that they can relate to. You know what I mean?
Well, it's hard to find a niche that someone isn't, you know, a void that someone is. I mean, look, I listen to music nonstop. Like I'm constantly listening to music. You know, right now I got time to listen to podcasts. I was doing deep dives on artists, listening to all their music, like in order. I was talking about that with Romebone, how there were artists that I, you know, had on a to-do list to listen to their shit, and I've been doing that. And it's crazy. I've been sleeping on a lot of talent. Like there's a lot of great fucking, you know, music out there that I wasn't fucking listening to before, but it's just fun. You know, it's like going to the library and taking books off the shelf and just, you know, reading them.
Have you ever heard Diane Word?
Yeah. I'm a huge D. Antwoord fan. Those guys are the shit. I've seen them live one time, and I completely think that they should play The Gathering.
I wish they would, because they're amazing. Like, they're my, like, inspiration. You know what I mean?
I guess I do, because their shit's fucking wild, and it's hype as fuck. You know, it's good shit. You know, that music.
I love how hype it is. I really do.
You know, ironically, or, you know, fucking obviously, I discovered D. Antwoord through Juggalo friends, you know, that were just like fucking, I don't know, I get turned on to music through friends, you know, people share what they're into with me. But yeah, D. Antwoord's fucking awesome. Holy shit. What a great live show too.
Yep, that was actually my daughter's first concert.
No shit.
She was 6. She got the set list. I didn't take her. Her dad did. And I wasn't really very happy about it. But
okay. You know what? Like Ghetto Freak Show right here. Michael Paquin, you know, brings his daughter to shows, and she gets set lists too, and you know, VIPs, pictures, gets brought up on stage with her earphones on to protect her ears from the speakers. It's cute as fuck.
And you know what's funny? You know what me and Violent J have in common?
What's that?
Both of our daughters are furries.
You know, for the record, I believe she officially you know, has left the furry community, but she was a furry, yeah.
Yeah, I just spent $2,000 on a furry head.
Hell yeah. You know, the buy-in for some of these cults are a little different. I think the whole furry phenomenon is probably you know, another unofficial cult that my new favorite podcast should cover. I originally was scrolling through to see if they were going to talk about juggalos. They haven't yet, but they talked about Swifties, you know, like Taylor Swift. They did talk about like the cult of celebrity worship.
Okay.
You know, but I see a lot of parallels there. I know I have friends that have said that there's a little bit of a culty, you know, behavior to some of the juggalos out there. But
oh yeah,
but it's not exactly like it's rudderless, you know. It's there's really no one cult leader, is what I'm saying. As much as everyone wants it to be Violent J, he is not our boss.
He is not our boss. But you know what? No matter what he puts out, if it's good or if it sucks, we all say we love it anyway.
And Scotty Balls wants to know when this is happening. Well, we're going to talk after the live stream. We're going to talk later this weekend. We're going to hash out details, but we're going to do a song about voodoo.
Yes, we are. There's been songs that mention voodoo, but there's never been a song that's been all about voodoo. So,
well, I mean, I've got ideas. You know, I don't want to necessarily let everybody know what they are yet, because these are like works in progress that I have. Like, I got working titles on, but so I got a couple of voodoo concepts that I want to bounce off of you, and we'll see what gels, you know?
And I know a lot of factual things about voodoo that we can add in there that will make it authentic. So,
well, good. No, that's exactly what my concepts are. I've done research, and so I have some bullet point lists of things that I would like to put into a song. It's just it's kind of how I do it, you know. I almost approach these things like research papers, you know.
Yep. And we will sound dope together. I'm very excited.
Hell yeah. Well, that's something for everyone to look forward to. I'm fucking stoked. And you guys here we go. Yeah, but I definitely have a like a song about cults. I got a song about voodoo. Like, I got these concepts that I'm trying to hash out. And a lot of them been on the back burner for a long time. So it's nice to have like a new reason to, you know, to take that one out of the pile and to fucking work on it, you know?
Absolutely. Music is my life. Like guys like me, but I mean, I've been single for 3 years because nothing fills like that void for me other than music. Like, music is so, like, it's so fulfilling to me, and it's hard for guys to compete with music for me.
I feel like
you know what I mean?
You got to have a song where, like, you know, the song is that your relationship is with the music, you know, and so the music is
it really is. It's like all I think about, it's all I do. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Well, you know what? It's good to be in love with what you're doing, you know. I honestly, maybe that's the key to life, right? To have something to look forward to have a goal to strive for, to have something to look forward to, work hard for, you know. It's the thing that drives you, you know, that inspires you. I pull inspiration from a lot of different places, but most of the time it's like there's inspiration everywhere. You just got to pull your head out of your ass, you know. And a lot of times I'm just like not focused enough to, like I said, master of none, you know. Like I'm like researching a million things. I got a million ideas. I got all these different ideas, projects. So once I actually like fucking, you know, grab my focus and hone in on a project, see it through to the end, get that fucking gratification, you know, maybe shed a tear of joy.
I have friends like that. They're good at so many things, but they can't just like pick one. You know what I mean?
There's not enough hours in the day. There's not enough hours in the day. It's fucking, it's hard out there. But, you know, I got to work. You know, I got a job, and it pays the bills. Right now, I'm lucky enough to be able to digest like content, listen to podcasts, listen to music, and I'm enjoying the fuck out of that. So it almost makes it so that my free time is more productive. Like you know what I mean? Like I just enjoyed listening to, you know, audiobooks or whatever. Now, when I have free time, the next 6 hours, this is now go time, you know. So I feel like I'm getting more done now that I can kind of, I guess the escapism is being taking place during working. I'm getting paid to fucking daydream. Holy shit. That's the shit.
That's everybody's dream, to get paid to do, you know.
That is the secret to life, right? Find a place that will pay you to daydream.
Exactly.
You know, but yeah, so let's see. I don't know how much longer you have. Maybe it's getting a little late for you over there, but you know, I'm actually still going strong. I've got my coffee. You know, in bizarro terms, the night owl that I am right now. So anyway, shit.
I heard that you're part Viking. Are you part Viking?
Yes, but it's like if you saw a pie chart, the part is the whole part. I'm 100%.
You're 100% Viking?
Oh man, that's what I see. That's the conundrum of having a relative go research their lineage, you know, and get that that family tree, you know, that breaks down. You know, there's actually like a little bit of Finnish and Swedish. You know what I mean? There is a little bit, but like 78% Norwegian. It's 100% Viking for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I definitely all my relatives, all my family's from Norway, and yeah, I go there from time to time when it's allowed.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you know, before the pandemic, I used to at least. I don't know if I'll ever make it back to Norway again.
My family's from Indonesia, but I've never been there before.
Have you ever been overseas at all, like Europe or no?
I wish.
Have you ever been in a plane? Have you ever flown?
Yeah.
All right.
I went to Florida.
All right. Nice. Florida.
Believe it or not, in high school I was a cheerleader, and
you don't say.
That's a secret. Don't tell anybody. But
well, you know what? My favorite podcast about cults had an episode about cheerleading, about competitive cheerleading and the cult of just the fanaticism of that, and the but they don't worry, they got a good rating. You know, live your life. Like they didn't feel it was an evil cult. It was one of the good ones.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me. I went to college. I took some classes on world religion, and I turned into this, like, the more you know, it's scary. Like, you know, the more educated you are, the more, I don't know, it feels like the more dark I got, because like that had less faith and like, I don't know how to say it. I
can relate with you. Like, look, the way that I process, you know, all the fucking wicked shit in the world is through comedy. You know, comedians are some of the best truth tellers because they give you the truth and they fucking make you laugh. You know what I mean? So that's why they're fucking the easiest target in cancel culture. But, you know, rappers are right up there with them, you know, because you can spit some real shit. You can spit some fantasy. It doesn't matter what you spit, you know, it's freedom of speech.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But you got to be able to flow, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rappers out there, but some is cringe, you know, you listen to it, you're like.
But that's the dream, okay? In the gathering of dreams, it's like not everyone who applies is gonna gain entrance to that. But look, I said it before, like the folk music comparison, you know, the Bob Dylans of the world. For every Bob Dylan, there's like 1,000 fucking wannabes that don't really sound so good on the harmonica. Like maybe they got a little Dunning-Kruger effect going on. And so I'm just saying, like, people are out there fucking, just doing them. I don't feel like every underground rapper is trying to take over the world. The ones that are trying to take over the world might be biting off more than they can chew, but there is a way to accrue like a decent following. But if you love what you do, you know what I mean? It's going to attract people anyways, and some of my favorite fucking artists have just been doing it forever. And I watch them and I see them make their little micro moves and and I don't know if they're making much money, but you know what I'm saying? The talent is there. Like there's so much talent in the underground, man.
Yeah, the money it's not something that drives me. You know what I mean?
That's good because usually the money motivated motherfuckers don't last so long. I mean, unless they're actually getting it.
Right. I mean, it would be nice, but that's not the reason that I do it. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Same. But it's really fucking fresh to fucking be able to chop it up with you and and to get to know your music. I hope everyone else enjoys it. This ain't no echo chamber though. For real, like everyone fucking tell us how you really feel. Leave comments. We'll make sure we link you to that shit. Fucking go over there and leave your comments on their videos. Give them the views in the algorithms. Fuck it. Make sure you subscribe on social media. Follow Siren on what? You got Facebook. You got Instagram. You on Twitter. What else you got?
That's about it. TrackAddicts.net, Track Addicts on YouTube.
Track Addicts, that's the name.
Yep.
I noticed that all the videos, had the Track Addicts, promo at the end. So I wasn't sure I didn't know that was a record label. I didn't know if that was just like an outsourced company or something, but that's fresh. Are there other artists on the label or is it just you?
Yeah.
Who else is on Track Addicts?
Haley Capone, Young Butter, Mystery, who is also the producer and the founder. And he actually is the one who taught me how to rap. So
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a deep dive on the Track Addicts YouTube channel. Is what I got to do.
He's got a lot. He's got music with Bone. He's got music with Lex the Hex. He's got music with King Gordy. He's got music with everybody. I mean, he's an OG. He's definitely an OG.
I wonder if this is the same guy who used to make those short videos where he was like, "Fuck that shit."
I don't think that was him.
There's always like different people online with similar handles. Everyone's moniker is just spelled a little differently. I feel like I remember a guy that used to make these short videos. But I digress. I get people mixed up all the time. At the Juggalo weekends in Arizona, I walk up to the merch booth and I think I recognize someone. So I just fucking, bomb them with love. I'm like, "What's up, man?" And then all of a sudden I realize, "Oh, you're not who I thought. You have no idea who I am. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just a weird stranger that just came up to you like, 'What's up, my man?'"
It's crazy how many juggalos know each other.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it is. It's Scotty Ball says he did an animation for you back in the day. Do you remember that?
Yes, I told you I know him.
Oh my God. I didn't realize. Holy shit. That's fucking awesome. Scotty is amazing with his animations. So the one he did for you was one of his firsts? Fuck.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I miss you. I got a new Instagram, Scotty. You have to add me on there.
That was earlier. Definitely. I think I've already followed you with Carnival Spirits. I found your Instagram.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Did your other one get deleted? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so annoying.
That just happened with my Facebook because I was spamming my bad girl video.
Well, you know,
I'm not gonna lie, that's what I was doing.
well, I feel like Zuckerberg, you know, he saw those girls and the bunny. I mean, I'm just saying that video, it tantalized him too much. You can't, you know, Zuckerberg's got moral fucking, you know, boundaries. He just can't have you fucking spamming people with that shit. It's too sexy for Facebook.
What a shame. You can never be too sexy. What's wrong with that?
I don't know what the future is for social media. You know, I feel like there's going to be a sea change, don't you think? I mean, come on, it's the beginning of the 2022. Just think about the 80s. You know, 1982. 1982 is like light years away from 1992, which feels like was like light years away from like 2002. 2012. I'm just saying, like right now, I don't know what it's going to be like in the future, but that's what it's up to us to fucking carve our own futures, right?
I'm trying to research Twitch because like that's the new thing that everybody's on. DJ Clay was just on there like performing. Like, what is Twitch? Like, I don't know.
All right, I can tell you what Twitch is real simply. You remember marionettes, you know, the puppets?
Yeah.
And so the marionette puppeteer would have his little puppets on the stage. And so he'd be behind the stage making the puppets go. Everyone's sitting in front, like Indian style, just like chilling, watching the puppet show. And, you know, so I'm just saying, like, Twitch is just like that, except it's on the internet. Because everyone's just sitting like I am right now, you know, in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. And but I'm playing video games. So I'm playing video games and my characters are hitting each other over the head, just like the puppeteer would be doing it with his marionettes, right? And everyone's watching you play games. So and I joke because that's just an analogy, right? We've been doing this shit forever. Let's sit around and watch this motherfucker play this game.
I was told by like some of the girls from Crust cast that they would get subscribers for doing squats. Like every squat they would do, they would get a subscriber. And I don't understand that. Like it's the more subscribers you get, the better. I mean, I don't understand.
Yeah, everyone's telling you that you need to get a Twitch. Hit up Mary Jane Monarch. She'll tell you all about it. And I'm just kidding because Twitch is where it's at. I mean, it's either Twitch or TikTok, you know? You got basically two choices in this bitch.
Yeah, Facebook is dying out, I think.
It probably is. It seems like it's been dominating long enough, you know?
You know, I mean, it'll always be there, I think. But
the reason it's dying though is because the next generation isn't embracing it. I saw this like for lack of a better term, I saw this influencer, this guy making videos, and he was making the way that he like talked about Facebook. He's like, I don't even know why Facebook is still around.
Really?
And the funny thing is that the video I was watching was a Facebook video. So he was literally shitting on the platform that I was watching his video on. But I think the dude is like, you know, 21 years old. I mean, he's just a baby. So if he is looking at Facebook like it's you know, not cool anymore, then it probably isn't.
It's all about making videos now. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I don't want to do all that work.
Well, you know, it's a lot of work. Whatever you're going to do, you got to be ready to put in that fucking work.
I know. People like come up with some really creative shit too.
Look, if you love what you're doing, then you never work, right? That's the whole thing. You got to enjoy yourself.
I've seen kids get rich off TikTok. Off being influencers on TikTok, they become millionaires.
Yeah, I don't know how to compete with, like, you know, people who are doing unboxing of Legos and all that cute shit. You know, I can't.
They become millionaires.
Well, you know, more power to you.
I'm doing all this work trying to come up with these creative bars, setting myself on fire, and they're millionaires. What is going on?
This is the bane of all our existence. I just said I seen some of the most talented fucking rappers like in the world, and they're just fucking, you know, dying. They're dying to get discovered or to blow up or to catch a break or to be recognized or acknowledged or to get any type of recognition from someone that they admire. Like, you know, from I'm just saying, like, everyone's just scrapping for their place out there, you know.
Yeah,
it's just weird how some people they blow up for the most inexplicable reason. I guess the 15 minutes of fame thing, like, I really don't know how to gauge, how to judge, and how to acquire. You know, it's like if you knew how to do it, then you would have done it. Like, I mean, for me, like, I'm not really trying. You know, I'm actually flying quite comfortably under the radar. My whole thing is I'm kind of hiding in plain sight, and you do have to.
You're doing a pretty damn good job. You know what I mean?
You know, this is my comfort zone, and fuck you if you don't like it. That's how I play this here. You know.
That's a good attitude. That's a really good attitude.
I don't really have a problem, you know, talking with people with opposing views, as long as they can handle, you know, the tough skin of this rhinoceros. Like, I don't really give a fuck.
So let's talk about this. CPN, did he disappear?
You know what?
Because I saw the picture of him with the cops, and I know what happened. Like, I saw Roxy Red posted that he called the cops because she wouldn't do what he said, and I was friends with him, and I have not seen him on social media. He, like, dropped off the face of the earth, or like, have you seen him? Is he still alive?
I believe he is still alive. I mean, I can answer some of your questions because I do know he's alive, but no, I haven't actually seen him or heard from him. You know, he did leave the internet. You know, that is true. But look, I'm not the one to tell his story, but I can tell you this because I've been watching CPN videos for like 15 years. So
right, me too.
All right, so I'll tell you this, like, the way that he left the internet was like a grand finale. It was like, you know, it's like a long-running reality show that came to a final season grand finale.
Reaching halt.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like the craziest season finale ever. It was like the drama and the stakes and just everything about it was like super amplified, and then poof, he was gone, just like that. So, but look, I'll tell you this, because I can't speak on anyone else's relationship, and I certainly can't speak on CPN's beefs, right? Because he had many beefs with different people, and he would play that out, you know, publicly. It's not my business, but I can't say that I didn't watch it all play out. I was one of the people watching those videos, and, you know, it was almost like my guilty pleasure. I enjoyed watching that shit, and it's over now. So I kind of feel like there's a void, sort of like after the series Lost came to an end. I was like, fuck, what am I going to do now?
Yeah, it's like when your favorite series comes to an end, and
God, ICP's putting out Joker's cards. I need something to look forward to. Even Star Wars is getting harder to, because I don't have Disney Plus, so it's like, fuck. You know, like,
all I have is Netflix, so
man, you know. So anyways, I'll tell you guys this. CPN was trying to retire years ago. And he did. He turned in the fucking, he tried to hang it up, but he did it right before shit hit the fan in 2017. So when he blew up, he kept it going for a while, but he was never going to keep going forever, and he made a decision. He's like, hey, if this ever happens, I'm going to turn it in, and then it happens. So he did what he said he was going to do, and he turned it in. Shouldn't be that surprising. You know what I mean? He caught, like, he was trying to call his bluff. He's like, nope, I was going to do this, and now I'm doing it. So that's how I see it. And you know what? I do miss CPN and his shenanigans. Whether you see him as a hero or a villain or an anti-hero or just another juggalo scrub, like, you cannot deny that shit was entertaining.
I know it was. I always loved watching CPN, and then
you can't say that about everybody, like, because I don't enjoy watching, let's say, another infamous juggalo streamer like the Boy Blue, who recently got himself arrested, like, and he had the audacity to live stream himself getting arrested. Like, he actually just couldn't let CPN outdo him.
I don't know who the Boy Blue is.
Oh, you're so much better off.
Yeah, I never heard of him.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sorry. You know what? Don't say his name again. It's like Candyman, right? Bad News Bears. Fucking abort. Abort.
Abort.
But I kid, you know what I mean? CPN is a friend, and but you know what? So is Roxy Red. So it's a little uncomfortable when your homies are at odds. But I've seen this happen a million times.
She's a cool girl. She's a good rapper. I don't really know her otherwise. You know what I mean?
I agree. She's a great singer, and I think it's cool that she did a project with Blase and the other homegirl. I got to say, the third chick of Trine in the Trine tribe is my favorite, on the album.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm just saying, but I actually liked it. All right, so it doesn't really matter to me who likes or who doesn't like shit. Like, I listen to so much music, I get enjoyment out of shit like South Park, just as much as I get enjoyment out of shit.
I can see that.
I also enjoy, more serious shit, like serious music, serious movies, James Cameron shit. I'm just saying, like, there's a time and place for everything, and there is a time for females on the mic, flexing and getting their bag. And
there's not a lot of girls in the horrorcore scene, and there's really not a girl that's come out with a sound of what a female horrorcore rapper should sound like, and I want that to be me.
Whitney Payton, maybe isn't everybody's favorite, but she played the after party at Juggalo Weekends in Arizona. She fucking put on a great show. I've got footage. It's going to be on my channel soon. I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm still working on gathering videos. I was talking about that earlier. I got all this bootleg footage, but I got some footage from Juggalo Weekends, and I got some of Whitney Payton, and it's fucking off the hook. She fucking comes out into the pit. She does all this cool shit live. I'm just saying, Whitney Payton puts on a great live show where it makes me want to go back and do a deep dive on her actual music, because she kind of won me over live. And not like I didn't know she was doing this cool shit. I've seen footage of her online, crowd surfing, like actually standing up on the crowd, like surfing on the crowd, like on a plank of wood or some shit.
Wow.
And, she'll come out into the mosh pit and actually like rap in the crowd with the audience and run around the audience and like rap in your face and shit. And, I think she has like a bodyguard that's probably, there without her consent. Like, it's just, this guy's watching her back, and they got to follow her around because she's going out into the fucking mosh pit, and they're like, oh, we got to follow her.
I have to check her out more, because like I've heard a little bit, but like I heard she's hard as fuck. Like, I really like need to like check her out more. I'll probably subscribe to her channel and
like I'm just thinking like taking names out of a hat, but she comes to mind because I just seen her recently and she's killing it right now. I don't know if she's improved much or if she's just always been dope. And I've been sleeping on her because I definitely was sleeping on her back in the day. I've known about Whitney Payton for a long time. Didn't really care so much. But I got to admit, anytime someone wins me over live, respect, So music videos, she's got it all. But definitely catch Whitney Payton live. It's hype. It's hype as fuck,
My music is not edited in any way. Like when I go live, that voice, that weird voice is my voice. So like when I go live, like people are shocked. They're like, "Are you lip syncing?" No. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why I think it's really time for me to do a tour.
Yeah, I mean, look, you got to follow your calling, you got to do it. More power to you. Yeah, I feel like that's where the money is too. Going on the road, selling merch, like get it.
Yep, I want to make some t-shirts and, do some different things. People were buying autograph photos for me and like, it's just like, I actually was at the store and somebody recognized me and bought all my stuff for me. Like,
that's awesome.
It's starting to become really cool. Like people are really knowing who I am. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I tell you, don't let it get to your head because it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. People are going to be lining up to buy you drinks. let me get those groceries for you, girl.
And I know it's weird. Like I was at the store and some guy went up to the ATM, pulled out money, handed me $100 bill, and he said, "Keep it wicked." I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to Whitney Payton for killing it right now. I can't wait to share all the footage I got. Another one I got is my homegirl La Perp. She performed on the Clown Drip stage at the Gathering last year, and I was just putting the fine tuning the video editing. That'll be going up along with footage from Suicide, Wicked Wood, Jay Bazaar, Son, SON.
Wicked Wood is dope.
Yeah, those are my dudes. Yeah, shout out to Wicked Wood. They got the tracks with I think all those girls, Whitney Payton, Blase Rose, everybody.
Yeah, Blase Rose. I just checked that one out. That was good.
They got a track with Tally Demon for crying out loud. But yeah, I'm trying to think who else. Rachel Paul, she was hyping La Perp on stage at the Gathering this year, but I don't know if she's really rapping right now.
I need to check out more of these female horrorcore rappers.
All right, can I just be honest with you? My favorite female that I've been listening to right now, she may not be horrorcore, okay, but she is definitely hip hop. Her name is K-Flay. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of K-Flay, but if you go do a deep dive on K-Flay's discography, like the first album she put out was a collaboration with MC Lars. MC Lars, who is a well-known juggalo who does a juggalo fucking podcast with my homie MC Snacks. MC Lars and K-Flay have a track right in the beginning of this album where they each introduce each other. So that means he introduces K-Flay. And so he's spitting all the bars, but he's describing K-Flay. And so when it's K-Flay's turn, she's describing MC Lars. And so she mentions that he's influenced by Insane Clown Posse. and so this is like years ago. And here there's a Juggalo reference from K-Flay. And she goes on to have this amazing solo career, but her first album just happened to have like a Juggalo thread through it, which I thought was really fucking awesome. But yeah.
Like, I'm a juggalo, but I don't consider myself a juggalo rapper, if that makes sense.
Oh, it makes perfect sense.
Because I don't want to try to ride the coattails of ICP. I'm not trying to paint my face. I'm not trying to copy them. A lot of groups out there are copying them.
Nope.
I am a horrorcore rapper, but I'm not mimicking ICP.
Mimicking ICP never works. You know, there's got to be diversity. You got to stand up.
Do it. A lot of groups do it.
They do. They do. No, it's no lie. It's very derivative out there, but you know, that's what makes it so exciting when you kind of discover like a gem. You know, it's like, holy shit, where have you been? You know, where have you been hiding? Like, and the talent just rises to the top. Hopefully.
Exactly. Yes.
But but that's the thing, is you never want to give up on your dreams. Like, I know that my music isn't setting records or anything, but it is kind of like my therapy and my legacy. You know, it's like writing a book. You know, it's a chapter. You know, and whether it's
inevitable that you only get better.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm not even really doing like autobiographical shit. You know, like I've got all these like song ideas. Like it's more like I'm less of a rapper and more of like just a lyricist. Like, you know, just like writing songs, not really trying to. And that's where I got to shift my mentality. Like, what am I trying to do with my music? I don't know. I'm just making music for fun. Like, but I think when I start making music videos, that'll really fucking take it to the next level. I feel like that's the natural next progression, you know?
I want to be known more than I care about the money, you know?
I feel that. And going back to the cult conversation, this podcast was saying that like almost everybody, the way social media is set up, is like primed to like develop their own cult following. Like every influencer, every performer, every artist, everybody is developing and cultivating their own cult following. So I think it's healthy as fuck. You know, everyone should definitely, start their cult and join my cult. Like, we can all help each other.
Right. Absolutely.
I just feel like at this point, it's better to lean into it than to buck against the system. And I see how it is, you know. We're gonna do our cult shit.
We're gonna do our voodoo song.
We got Kanye West ahead of his time. Yeah, you mean his mental breakdown is what we all have to look forward to? Yeah, no doubt. I can't wait. Yeah, we're all gonna fall apart and lose our minds eventually. He is ahead of his time. And that's coming from a Kanye fan, man. I love his music. His new shit is great, much better than that gospel album he put out. But it's hit or miss. You know, I feel like not every album is supposed to be the same, so it don't matter to me. Kanye West, I just find it amusing. He's always had the public eye on him, TMZ magnet,
Absolutely.
I think he kind of like brought it upon himself, thinking about CPN again. Like the downfall of CPN was brought on by CPN. Like he's his own worst enemy.
I was just going to say that. You're your own worst enemy.
Yeah, we all are, because I got love for the dude, but he didn't have to fucking wage war with that many motherfuckers. Like he didn't, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like we pick your battles,
Yep.
And I'm out here fucking rudderless, trying to figure out what cult I'm trying to join. Hit me up if you got any, suggestions, referrals.
Start your own. Start your own.
Well, yeah,
All
absolutely.
I know is after this conversation, I know I need to start being on TikTok and Twitch.
That's the next natural progression. All right.
Yes, I know. I need to do that.
Oh fuck yeah, let's do it. And yeah, I'm getting all hype here. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go make my first Twitch video.
I know. Well, I gotta study it first and like see what people are doing on there. But I saw some of like people are playing piano, they're playing video games, they're doing all kinds of stuff.
It's really kind of up to you. That is step number one, is you got to figure out what kind of cult you want to be, you know. And then because apparently there's big money in like, you know, foot fetishes, and there's all sorts of really specific things, you know, that you can
Twitch?
On any platform. I don't even think it matters. I don't think it matters. I think you just got to figure out, you know, what the people want and then monetize. and yeah, 13th Juggalo vouching for Twitch. You know, I feel like I've been sleeping on Twitch. I have, like, even though we're on Twitch right now, it's only because StreamYard is streaming it to Twitch and Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. I'm not really on Twitch, but I should learn. You know, maybe that's it's like a missed opportunity. Just like I could be, you know, streaming this show right now as a podcast, audio only, but I don't, because really I just look at this as a YouTube show first and foremost. You know, that's really how I've always seen it. But Carnival Spirits is always trying to move with the technology, so we're trying to use all the features. If YouTube wants to get in on the short TikTok-y, you know, stories or whatever they're calling them, shorts, YouTube shorts, where you make a video that's 2 seconds long, and, you know, fuck it, and I'll start making 2 second long videos for y'all. I don't know, like if that's what the people want, then that's what they'll get.
Then that's what they'll get. Give it to them.
You gotta do some research, like you said. Look into it. Figure out how it works.
Yep.
Regardless of how it works, I think inevitably what's going to happen is I need to do like the male version of what all the ladies are capitalizing on, which is doing makeup tutorials, because they just get to sit there.
Oh, there's so many of those. Oh man, there's so many.
They are like the biggest fucking guru influencers ever, because they can just fucking talk about anything. And if they're applying their makeup halfway decent, they're gonna, you know, they're inspiring motherfuckers on multiple levels. They're playing 3-dimensional chess out here where we're fucking fighting.
Guys are doing it too.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna start doing that shit. I'm with clown paint.
You should. You should do a Juggalo tutorial. Like a Juggalo face paint tutorial. I don't think it's been done.
It has. Everything's been done. Now, come on. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything's been done, but it doesn't mean that it hasn't been done and capitalized on maybe yet on TikTok, you know, maybe not, you know, this in the past few years, but I've seen a lot. You know, I've seen YouTube tutorials, face paint videos, but it's kind of fun to bring that back. I mean, why not? You know, that's what we're talking about, is just starting your cult, you know, by hell or high water.
My cult is about being scared and getting turned on. That's my cult. That's what I do.
That's awesome.
I scare people and turn them on. You know what I mean?
Those are like timeless tropes. Like no one's ever gonna get tired of that. That is like always. There's always going to be a market for that forever.
Exactly.
It's fucking awesome. Well, there's a lot of potential here. I see a bright future for everyone who's got a fucking fire under their ass. You know, go get it.
My fire under I literally was on fire, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things that could be fucking going down. But, you know, let's go back to the music again, because, you know, I'm thinking about the music videos, okay, and albums. and then you said you're going on tour. So all of that is in the near future for Siren Von Wicked.
That's right.
Now, besides the Voodoo's track that you and I are going to do you have any other collaborations out there that that you can speak on, or is that all kind of like a part of the package that you can't talk about?
I don't do collaborations very often. I actually am doing a collaboration with Trey Flows.
Nice.
If you know who he is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to be doing one. I actually have Graves' disease, and I have to get my thyroid removed with radiation. As soon as that's removed, me and Trey have been friends for quite a few years. I actually modeled for him for the cover of one of his songs, but we've been talking about doing a song together forever, and we're going to be doing a song together after my radiation.
I believe Trey Flows has been on Carnival Spirits in the past on the Hours of Chaos podcast, Don Chaos. Shout out to Don Chaos.
He's a really cool guy. Trey Flows is a really cool guy.
And sorry about the grave in your neck, or I mean, I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, that's your thyroid. It's a thyroid problem.
It just sounds like mortality in general. Like we're all headed to the grave. But
well, I'm going to be radioactive for a week, and I can't even have my snake in my house. Like I have to find somewhere to take it because I can't be around anyone or anything or any animal or anything.
Yeah, definitely. And Scotty Balls, get some rest. Have a great, safe trip. And I know you're going to be doing a vlog, so I can't wait to see the footage, man.
Scotty Balls, nice to see you. Hit me up, buddy.
Yeah, that's what's up. What is it, Chris? I also like. Oh, you guys are talking about the new Scream movie. Did you see the new Scream movie?
No.
I saw it. I didn't mind it. You know, it wasn't my favorite, but I didn't hate it.
I didn't even know there was a new Scream movie.
But you know, there really shouldn't have been a new Scream movie because Wes Craven passed away recently, but they did frame it as like a tribute to him, and like, you know, so they made a movie that they thought he would have appreciated. Like lots of nods to him, and you know, like so it's almost like a reboot, but also like a sequel, but also like a rebranding, you know, very self-aware kind of meta script. It very just kind of like it felt like it was putting a bow on the franchise. I'd be highly surprised if they made a fucking new Scream movie. Then again, Saw just can't be stopped. Like they just keep coming up with new ways to bring Saw back. Chris Rock is like, I got an idea where it's like my daddy was a cop, right? See?
They do that with all horror movies. They just keep making, like, you know, remakes.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I guess there's a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie on Netflix. But yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I've heard mixed reviews. A lot of that, you know, horror shit is just it's our bread and butter. I mean, shit, you know, everything from like Hellraiser, the Pinhead, you know, to
I love Hellraiser.
I saw a headline, and I haven't done the research, but I swear I saw this online that they're going to revive Hellraiser, and Pinhead is going to be portrayed by a female. I didn't really think that was so shocking. It almost seems like that's the trend right now, is to rebrand familiar, iconic characters as females. They did it with Thor in the comic books. They rewrote Thor as a woman, and now the new Thor movie is gonna have a woman take the role of the defender of Asgard or whatever.
That's crazy.
Natalie Portman is straight up gonna be Thor. Like, I can't wait. That's fucking dope.
That is. That's so weird. But it's weird in a cool way, you know? That's different.
I'm kind of like intrigued by the idea of a hot female Pinhead. Talk about being scared and turned on.
Oh, yeah, right. She's taken my idea.
So we got that to look forward to. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, man. I'm trying to think what other horror movies recently I've seen. But I've been watching a lot of foreign films, a lot of foreign horror.
Did you see Squid Games or?
I did watch Squid Games.
I like that a lot.
Did you watch that too? Yeah, I did like it. I did. It's funny because I don't always jump on the popular shows, but every once in a while a show gets so fucking popular that I need to watch it just so I can understand the memes. Because I see all the memes and I'm like, I don't get it. I need to watch this show so I can understand the humor.
Squid Games was cool. I liked it.
Yeah. So Squid Games is in that category. I watched it so I could understand the jokes. And the other one that I did that for was Bird Box, because there were so many Bird Box memes. I was like, I just need to know what these jokes mean.
I've never seen Bird Box.
Oh, Bird Box was great. What's her name? Sandra Bullock in a post-apocalyptic, like everybody needs to cover their eyes, because if you open your eyes, you'll get killed by monsters. So you gotta you can't look. You're blind.
Oh wow!
It's like the opposite of a quiet place, where there you can't talk, because if you make a noise, the monster will kill you. And I like these new movies where like your everyday moves and just things that you take for granted are gonna be the thing that fucking get you killed. You know what I mean? The next one is gonna be like super sensitive smells, so that like if you fart, all of a sudden the alien catches a whiff and you're dead. So you just gotta try not to pass gas. That's the whole movie, is holding in your farts.
That's ridiculous. I hate farts. I would hate that movie.
Like Jordan Peele, fucking hire me as a scriptwriter for your next blockbuster movie. Motherfuckers are going to be out on a fucking date on Lookout Point, and they're going to be necking, and then all of a sudden, like, a monster comes and kills them both.
Oh, I couldn't handle it.
It'll happen. Just wait. I just fucking manifested that shit. I should probably write the screenplay and make it myself before someone else steals it. I feel like James Franco is just kind of like clicking around YouTube looking for ideas for a movie. But
probably. I wonder if famous like writers and actors do that. They like go on like TikTok or like blogs or whatever just to get like ideas and like steal people's ideas.
Yeah, it happens all the time with accusations. People like trying to sue J.K. Rowling because they're like, yeah, because back in the early 80s, I wrote a book about a boy who went to a magical boarding school, and she stole my idea. But the only reason they're suing her is because she actually fucking made a cash cow out of her idea.
Right.
So, I mean, if her books didn't sell and become like this whole big phenomenon that she has now been kicked out of. She got kicked out of her own cult. That's how big the cult of Harry Potter is J.K. Rowling got canceled by her own cult followers.
What?
Do you know about that?
No.
Yeah, for real. the cult of Harry Potter fucking turned on J.K. Rowling because she wasn't sympathetic to, I think it was like the transgender community or something. Like she just like made some comments and decided to die on the hill and made everybody have to fucking come out and like, you know, reject her. I don't know. I don't remember the comments themselves, but it was big enough where Daniel Radcliffe actually came out and like, you know, spoke, denounced her maybe, or said that, you know, the worst thing you could say is like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. You know, like
that's the worst when someone says that.
Yeah, like I think we're all just collectively disappointed with a lot of people, you know, like fall from grace. And Daniel Radcliffe, this motherfucker's star is only rising because now he has been cast to play the role of Weird Al Yankovic in a biopic movie. And when you look at their faces together, you realize he's fucking perfect. He's like a classical, you know, stage actor. You know what I mean? So
wow, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe is going to be able to encapsulate and you know, immortalize, you know, Weird Al Yankovic in a movie. I can't fucking wait for that. That is truly going to be.
I'm so behind in the times. I think I live in my own little bubble. I don't know anything going on. I don't know any movies. I didn't know about Twitch. I don't know about anything.
Oh, well, yo, hit me up. I'll give you the scoop. Like I said, I'm fucking raw.
Yeah, you need to because I need help with it.
No doubt. I'm like the Juggalo Robert Downey Jr. I'm the generalist. I know a little bit about a lot of things, you know, but don't pry too much. I know very little about these things. I just know a little bit.
A little bit is a start.
Yeah, exactly. But maybe the movies is kind of like that's my obsession. I watch a lot of movies. I have to admit. So, but you know, it's since childhood. I've always been you know, fascinated with movies, and movies have always kind of introduced me to music. You know, there's a lot of music in movies, and fucking so like what would these movies be without their soundtracks? You know,
exactly.
I gotta break it down. Like I've always thought about that shit. Maybe that's why I'm a YouTuber. That's why I want to make music videos, because I've been analyzing and you know, fucking trying to visualize how to, like, you know, do these cut scenes. And you know, I'm always interested in the behind the scenes looks on how they make movies. So it's just a matter of time before, goddamn it, BeastMasteR is like making his own fucking movie. I think that's my destiny, is to write and direct a movie, but it's probably gonna start, yeah, with like short.
Do whatever, you know, like do it now before you regret it when you're older. You know what I mean? Like,
right?
That's my motto. Like, you know what I mean? Just if you want to do it, do it. And then if you don't do it, you'll regret it, you know, one day, and you'll be too old to do it at that point, you know?
Yep. I feel you. I feel both sides of that coin simultaneously, because I'm not too old to do it, and yet I have been procrastinating for a while. So, you know, maybe that's what it is. 2022 is the year of manifesting these dreams. All right, whatever the fuck it is that you're dreaming, let's get it. You know, why waste time?
Absolutely. That's how I feel. This is definitely my year. I'm going crazy this year.
We got to, because the world's probably going to fucking be gone. You know, I feel like a nuclear holocaust and World War III might be around the corner. So we may not have that much more time to fucking enjoy ourselves. God damn it. Fucking have a good time at least.
We'll get in tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I don't know. Shit's getting hairy out there. And
look, sure is.
Last time I went live, you know, there was shit going down I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm completely oblivious. There's all sorts of fucking catastrophes happening left and right. The embodiment of that meme where the little bear is sitting at the kitchen table and the whole house is on fire. The whole house is on fire, and he's just drinking his coffee like, this is fine. That's basically our reality right now.
Exactly.
Oh man. But Guns Akimbo, I have seen that. That was actually good. Another Daniel Radcliffe movie. Really fucking bizarre action flick where the guns are like fucking strapped to his hands. So it's like Edward Scissorhands, except guns.
Guns.
Yeah.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, Daniel Twin Gat Hands.
I want gun hands.
Yeah. Did you ever see the movie Kick-Ass a long time ago with Nicolas Cage?
No.
Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is in some new movie where he's playing himself in them. Oh my goodness, it's like the new Being John Malkovich meets I don't even know. It's fucking crazy shit. But I just recently watched this movie called Shadow in the Clouds. It's like a World War II biopic starring large vampire bats with no wings.
How was that?
It was all right. It was all right. It was I don't know. Might need a second watch. But yeah, that's what I do in my spare time is I watch flicks. I write rhymes, and
Me and you are the same. I watch movies and I write rhymes. That's what I do.
That's it, but keep it nice and simple, and I am looking forward to what you have to bring to the table. Your videos are dope. We'll make sure the links to all the public stuff is down below.
And I haven't been rapping that long, and I promise you that I will keep getting better. Like, I'm starting to learn how to chop, and once that happens,
watch out.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Watch out, everybody. When I chop, you're done. It's a wrap.
Yes. That's the movie I was talking about. Yes, that's fucking dope. And I feel that way about my shit. I feel like the shit I'm about to make is going to be the best shit I've ever done. It has to be, because it's not going to be released for public consumption until it meets my standards. So it's going to be like that. That is what's up. All right, so let's see. I usually fucking spin a wheel and play one of my songs at the end of every show.
Let's do it.
I didn't do it last week, but I guess it's okay if I skip 1 week. I can do it this week, though. Let's see if it'll let me put the wheel on the screen. It wasn't letting me do that. And if it doesn't let me put it on the screen, then I probably won't do it. But I'll try. Let's see. All right. That's one wheel. There's two different wheels. All right. If I can get the wheel on the screen, then we'll do it. If not, then we'll just we'll call it a night. It's not really a big deal. It's just for fun. Share screen.
It's 2:30 here already. We
were just
talking the night away.
Hey, it worked. Look at that, folks.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. I was having a hard time doing this last week. I couldn't do my brackets with Roan Bone. All right, so yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's still like 7 songs on the wheel, so we'll spin this bitch. What I did was a year ago when I started the BeastMaster show, this wheel was full of songs, and we're on episode 47. So I've played 46 or 45 songs.
Oh, wow.
I had my whole catalog up on the wheel, and we've been just doing them one by one all year long.
I want to hear Alien Abduction. I hope it lands on that one.
landed on Bull Weevil. But I already decided that we were going to play the remix.
All right.
Yeah, because that's the one I got for y'all. So let me just remove that screen. Hell yeah, this has been so much fun. Thank you, Siren Von Wicked, for joining me.
Thank you. I had a blast. And let's talk some more and get this song out there and blow some minds.
Hell yeah, I'm motivated. That's this is really actually like the best time for me, because I just got back from Juggalo weekend with like this high octane, just this new zest for life. I get re-energized from when I go to shows like that. And I've been writing up a storm, and I've got 2 other collabs in the works. One with my dudes Shock and Dash, and another one with my dude Jay Bazaar. So this will be like the 3rd collab I'll be working on, like all at the same time. It's fucking awesome.
Perfect, babe. Awesome.
All right, so I'm just I gotta pull up YouTube because this song is wish I could do this quicker, but doing it this way will be fine. BeastMaster Bull Weevil remix. Here we go. All right, hold on. Let me just introduce the track real quick. Bull Weevil is on my album. The original version of this song is on Rhinoglyphics 10 years ago. But my producer, shout out to Joe down in Miami. He kills it. He's producing all of my albums here on out. He goes by the moniker Instrumentals, and he has this beat. He recommended. He's like, try doing this a remix over this beat. So he recommended it. I did it. And I'm going to play the remix for you guys. But the original version's on the album. This one's just up on YouTube.
Whoop, whoop. Let's hear it.
All right. And I'll tell you one more thing about Bull Weevil is that it is a metaphor, my metaphor for the underdogs in the underground. Like, so all the rappers out there scrapping, like what we've been talking about, everyone's just trying to, follow their dreams and make it happen, and not necessarily being well received, but still doing the forthright, due diligence of, just imagine like the scene just being flooded with these motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like, and not always getting the results you're looking for, but still fucking polluting the airwaves, so to speak, like just putting it out there, like almost like an infestation. All right. Like in the fields of wheat and grain, you've got these little bugs called bull weevils. Okay. And they're a problem. The farmers got to fucking deal with them, just like we all got to deal with the, let's just say it's a fucking loose fucking metaphor for juggalos. All right. And without further ado, this is Bull Weevil. Oh, really? All right. I see how it is. Wow. All that hype. All that hype. You know what? This has happened before. And if I can't get the song to play, I'm not even going to fucking waste your time. I'll just share the link. You'll go click the link yourself.
Oh, no.
We'll try one more time.
I'm the Bull Weevil of the underground. I know you hate me now, but you'll come around. BSTMSTR. Working in the shadows, anti-superstar. I'm the Bull Weevil of the underground. I know you hate me now, but you'll come around. I drop the vowels like and howls. Full moon illuminating, come as you are. Certainly not the Parker Hitchcock of anything. just a shark dangling from a fishing string. God forbid manipulated by the Goblin King. Picture perfect situation no one's living in. It's a sad world, we need more Phil Hartmans or George Carlins, even Andy Kaufman's. They say they dance like no one's watching. BeastMaster's rapping like he crawled out the coffin. The most recognizable heads in every hotspot don't like each other, and it's all too obvious. You lugging around a lot of false confidence. Your accomplishments are mostly fraudulent. Everything's a quagmire. You drama queens don't believe everything you read in a magazine. Thick as thieves, you can easily lose what you got, and weak minds get the wisdom of the flock. I'm the bold evil of the underground. Know you hate me now, we come around. BeastMaster. Working in the shadows, anti-superstar. I'm the bold evil of the underground. I know you hate me now, but you'll come around. I drop the vowels like and howls. Full moon illuminating, calm as you are. Personally, I like to go to concerts where the audience breaks into mosh pits. And then I kinda like to keep to myself, you know. Let the leech suck on somebody else. Sitting in the basement, venting frustration. If you're familiar with being too complacent, then you and I are nothing alike. Just face it, when credit is due, don't mind if I take it. I'm like Dr. Frankenstein on the creep. Lyricists and mad scientists never sleep. We're the unlikely underdogs for a reason, cause the game's changed. Special pleading, making noise for decades on end and laughing at trends like grumpy old men. The family dynamic isn't what it used to be, so put them up if you don't scumfuckery. I'm the bold evil of the underground. I know you hate me now, but you'll come around. BeastMaster. Working in the shadows, anti-superstar. I'm the bold evil of the underground. I know you hate me now, but you'll come around. I drop the vowels like and howls. Full moon illuminating, calm as you are. Love that goes before me, don't stories and poems. Vent and bear their souls on microphones. Lyricists reciting their prose, resorting in a potent mixture of song and emotion. And give it up for these ladies getting dolled up, and all you good fellas holding the walls up. Trying to be Scarface or Jimmy Conway. Talk about learning hard time the hard way. Gotta be outstanding amongst your crew. I'm out here protecting the family jewel. Failure's the only option to you noxious heart and rotted hearted. No tolerance, not just knock knockers. I'm not heated, it's too easy to laugh at you. Mistakes I made won't affect my aptitude. Not knocking your hustle, just speaking the truth. Like I turn my spare room into a vocal booth. I'm the bold evil of the underground. I know you hate me now, but you'll come around. BeastMaster. Working in the shadows, anti-superstar. I'm the bold evil of the underground. I know you hate me now, but you'll come around. I drop the vowels like and howls. Full moon illuminating, calm as you are.
All right, so that was 9 years ago.
That was hard.
Now I remember watching this video. I was snowed in. We had a snow day where I had nothing. I guess I got off work or something, so I fucking recorded this remix, and thought it came out pretty good. So shout out to my producer, Instrumentals. Fucking crazy production on my upcoming. He produced 14 out of 18 tracks on my first album, but he's producing the entire thing next time around. So I'm looking forward to that. And shit, this has just been a whole lot of fun. You know, I feel like these next few minutes we can wrap it up. And if you have anything you'd like to share, or anything you'd like to leave us with, any shout outs, or words of wisdom, or any type of anecdotes, no rush, but I do want to give you your last opportunity to get anything off your chest, before we call it a night. Are you still with me?
I'm still here.
All right. Do you have any shout outs for us?
I pretty much did my shout outs in the beginning, so
You did.
Yeah, just trackaddicts.net and
Oh, it's not .com, it's .net.
.net. Yes.
Big distinction. It's like Fago Lovers. I think Fago Lovers is also a .net.
Yes.
Is it? I'm not sure. Sorry if I got that wrong, Scotty. Yeah, we used to have a .com, Carnival Spirits, but I think we got tired of paying for that. And you know, our expansion into the web domain thing was fun for a few years, but first and foremost, we're always I suppose I shouldn't say that anymore because look forward to Carnival Spirits TikTok videos coming soon.
Yes, I can't wait to see them.
And I'll tell you right now, everybody go check out Siren Von Wicked on her new Twitch channel. It may not exist yet, but it's coming soon.
Oh, it's coming probably tomorrow.
That's what's up. Well, I'll be sure to subscribe and I'll try to figure that shit out as well.
Let's get that song together, my friend.
Hell yeah. So we'll be in touch about that. And then also moving forward, if I am live on a given Friday night and you have the inclination, you'd like to jump in and make a cameo appearance, if you'd like to, you know, pop in and say hello to the chat or bug me for any reason whatsoever, just hit me up. You have an open invitation as everyone else. I mean, obviously, you know, making an exception because you are the special guest, but you are welcome back on the show. You know, I've had return guests several times over the past year. Of course, that was when it was Saturday afternoon. I don't even know who all is awake right now, but you know, bless your hearts for fucking staying up and fucking with Carnival Spirits tonight. You guys are the shit. This has been a lot of fun. So.
Oh yeah.
So all right, guys. I think that's all she wrote. And I think
have a good night, ninjas.
You too. And again, like I think what we're doing here is a bi-weekly stream. So you can expect to see me again in 2 weeks, a Friday night. Now, if I do decide to jump it up and do a show next week, that may happen, but no promises. That's not my intention. Doesn't mean it won't happen, though. Next week on Tuesday, Don Chaos has a special guest, Damian Quinn of the Dark Half. So that's fucking exciting. Make sure you tune into that. And yeah, I'm not going to play any more music, but I'm going to put links to all of your music videos in the description of the video. We'll be sharing that shit. You guys go check it out. It shouldn't be hard to find. Look for Siren Von Wicked in the search bar. Click, click.
I'm easy to find.
Yep. And you're going to like it. So sound off in the chat, you know, fucking make some noise. Let me know if you're out there. Holler at your boy. And much, much, much fucking love to Siren. Everybody out there. Oh, I got one more thing for you. I'm trying to get this off the screen. Here we go. Always remember to fuck the fuck off, motherfuckers.